Welcome back to History Pulse. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating and complex world of warships, the powerful vessels that form the backbone of any modern navy and have shaped naval warfare for centuries. Warships are not just huge, floating platforms. They are technological marvels designed for a wide array of missions, ranging from air defense and power projection to underwater warfare and amphibious assaults. Throughout this video, we'll explore the most important types of warships, their capabilities, and how they fit into modern naval strategy. Whether you're a military enthusiast or just curious about how countries protect their waters and interests abroad, this video will give you a comprehensive understanding of naval power. So let's dive right in. We start with the crown jewel of any modern navy, the aircraft carrier. These giants of the sea act as mobile air bases, allowing a navy to project air power anywhere across the globe without relying on foreign bases. Modern supercarriers, such as the U.S. Navy's Nimitz or Ford-class carriers, displace over 100,000 tons and can carry upwards of 60 to 90 aircraft, including fighter jets, early warning planes, helicopters, and drones. What makes them extraordinary is their ability to launch and recover aircraft at sea, effectively extending the reach of a country's air force far beyond its shores. But carriers are more than just floating airports. They are heavily armed with defensive systems like surface-to-air missiles and electronic warfare tools, and they always operate as part of a carrier strike group. This group includes destroyers, cruisers, and submarines tasked with protecting the carrier from air, surface, and underwater threats. Despite their massive size and immense cost, carriers remain critical to power projection, humanitarian aid, and strategic deterrence. They have played crucial roles in conflicts such as the Gulf War and continue to shape naval doctrine worldwide. Next, let's talk about destroyers. Fast, versatile, and lethal ships designed to operate in multiple combat roles. Originally developed to counter torpedo boats in the early 20th century, modern destroyers have evolved into multi-mission platforms capable of air defense, anti-submarine warfare, surface strike, and even ballistic missile defense. A destroyer's firepower includes a mix of guided missiles, naval guns, anti-submarine torpedoes, and close-in weapon systems designed to intercept incoming missiles. Take the U.S. Arleigh Burke class, one of the most advanced destroyer classes, equipped with the Aegis combat system, allowing it to track and destroy multiple targets simultaneously using its sophisticated radar and missile systems. Other navies, like Russia, with its Submarine class in China, with the Type 05 2D destroyer, have developed their own powerful destroyers with comparable capabilities. These ships often serve as escorts to aircraft carriers, amphibious assault ships, and merchant convoys, forming a protective shield against enemy submarines, aircraft, and missiles. Their speed and firepower make them indispensable in modern naval warfare. Now, on to frigates, which are somewhat smaller than destroyers, but play a critical role in naval operations. Frigates are typically designed for escort missions, particularly focused on anti-submarine warfare and protection of merchant vessels and larger warships. They combine a variety of sensors, including sonar for detecting submarines, surface radar, and sometimes airborne helicopters that extend their reach in surveillance and attack capabilities. For example, the British Royal Navy's Type 23 frigate is renowned for its anti-submarine warfare capabilities, often equipped with torpedoes, anti-ship missiles, and a flight deck for helicopters like the Merlin. The German Sachsen-class frigates, on the other hand, emphasize air defense and feature advanced radar systems and surface-to-air missile launchers. Frigates are highly versatile and often deployed on long-range patrols or international missions, making them a Navy's workhorse protecting sea lanes, participating in anti-piracy operations, and even enforcing maritime law. Next, we come to the smaller but highly effective corvettes. These vessels are favored by many navies around the world, especially those with limited budgets or focused on coastal defense. Corvettes are fast, maneuverable, and packed with powerful weapons. Despite their relatively small size, typically ranging from 500 to 2,000 tons, corvettes are armed with anti-ship missiles, naval guns, torpedoes, and sonar systems, making them formidable opponents in littoral waters, those close to shorelines where larger ships might be limited. Israeli Sachsen-class corvettes and Russia's Bayan-class are examples of corvettes with impressive missile capabilities, designed to threaten larger enemy ships and defend key ports and coastal installations. Their ability to operate in shallow waters and evade larger warships makes them a vital asset for countries needing fast response and flexible naval defense. In asymmetric warfare and regional conflicts, corvettes often punch above their weight, providing significant deterrence against larger naval forces. Submarines are the ultimate stealth weapon in naval warfare, often called the silent predators of the seas. These underwater vessels can operate undetected for weeks or even months, using sonar to detect enemies while remaining hidden beneath the waves. There are two main categories of submarines: attack submarines, designed to hunt other ships, and submarines and ballistic missile submarines, which carry nuclear missiles as part of a country's strategic deterrent. Nuclear-powered submarines, like the U.S. Navy's Virginia-class or Russia's Burke-class, can stay submerged for extended periods, limited mainly by crew endurance and food supplies. Diesel-electric submarines, while quieter in some situations, have more limited range but remain highly effective in coastal defense roles. Submarines can launch torpedoes, cruise missiles, and sometimes ballistic missiles, making them lethal tools for sea denial and strategic deterrence. Their stealth and offensive capabilities make them key players in naval conflicts and geopolitical power. Balanced out another vital class of warships is amphibious assault ships, sometimes called helicopter carriers or landing helicopter docks. These ships are designed to transport and deploy troops, vehicles, and aircraft directly onto hostile shores, enabling amphibious assaults during military operations. They usually carry a mix of helicopters, tiltrotor aircraft like the MV-22 Osprey, and landing craft capable of delivering troops and equipment to beaches. Examples include the U.S. Navy's Wasp and America classes, which have large flight decks, and well decks for launching amphibious vehicles. Amphibious assault ships serve as mobile bases for marine expeditionary forces, allowing rapid deployment of forces anywhere in the world. Beyond combat, they also support humanitarian missions, disaster relief, and evacuation operations. Additionally, navies operate smaller specialized vessels like mine countermeasure ships, which clear naval mines, and patrol boats, which secure coastal waters and harbors. Modern warships are at the cutting edge of technology, featuring stealth designs that reduce their radar and infrared signatures, advanced sensor suites that provide comprehensive situational awareness, and automated weapon systems that can track and engage multiple threats simultaneously. The integration of drones, both aerial and underwater, is revolutionizing naval operations by extending reconnaissance and attack capabilities beyond the ship's immediate vicinity. Unmanned surface vessels, USVs, and underwater drones are being developed to conduct surveillance, mine detection, and even offensive missions without risking human crews. Other emerging technologies include directed energy weapons like lasers and electromagnetic railguns, which promise rapid, precise engagement of missiles and aircraft. Cybersecurity has become a critical concern, as warships now rely heavily on complex computer systems for navigation, communication, and combat operations. As naval warfare evolves, nations are investing heavily in these new technologies to maintain strategic advantages. So, whether it's the towering aircraft carriers, the agile destroyers, or the stealthy submarines, each warship plays a crucial role in maintaining a nation's naval power and security. Understanding these vessels helps U.S. appreciate the complexity and scale of modern naval operations and the technological marvels that make them possible. If you enjoyed this in-depth look at warships, please hit the like button, subscribe to History Pulse, and share this video with fellow defense enthusiasts. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more military and defense insights.